obviously, as you know, we're here shooting the video for My People, which is a song that I wanted to use. Doing the video, I wanted to represent my people, basically. Wanted to come on. I wanted to shout people that I know that are doing positive things. Obviously, it talks about coming from that working class background, and obviously, I know you've grown up in East London and rare tear tear. So really, I just wanted to chat to you about your come up and what you're doing now. What you're doing now in life, innit? Because obviously, you're my manager for people that don't know. Like Sharky, we've been working together now for what, 4 years, five? Since I was 18. So
it's coming up to 5 years.
Yeah, nearly 5 years now. Yeah. So yeah, man. So we've been working together for a while. You're someone I respect a lot. So
thank you,
I suppose the first question would be like, how did you get into music yourself? Like, how did that start about?
Probably from school days.
Yeah.
Like when I was in school, everyone used to listen to garage and start trying to spit on the darker sides, the darker bits of the garage beats. Like, cause sometimes on the records we was playing vinyls back in the day, and on one side you have the vocal version with the singer on it, and on the other side you have like the deeper, darker version sort of thing, and that would have less vocals on it, which then allowed us to be able to spit on it. So yeah, that's kind of how it started and how I got into it from school days in the playground, and then I just took it more and more serious. But I started as a DJ first.
Okay.
Yeah, but then.
See, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I never even asked you that.
I was major DJ, mate.
Major DJ, yeah.
DJ before Sharky.
Wow.
It's major DJ.
Wow.
You know what I mean? But
yeah, that's mad.
Yeah, it went from DJing to doing both, MCing and DJing. I used to do all that, the youth clubs and house parties and all that. Back in the day, under 18s parties we used to have and that. And I would start off DJing and then I'll let someone else DJ, then take the mic and start spitting. It was mad.
Yeah. So was there because obviously you said that you started to take it more seriously, was there like a moment for you where you'd say there was like a pinpoint moment where you go, actually, yeah, this is what I want to do, or I can see something coming out of this?
I think just from the fact that I was building a name for myself, and everywhere I was going, people knew about me and who I was and what I was doing. So I kind of figured that out. Like by the time when I left school and started college, I was in college, but I didn't even finish college because by that point I was already fully focused on trying to pursue the music world and lane. So that's what I did, man.
So, and then from there, obviously, then it was radio for you.
Yeah, it was radio from pirate radio days. So obviously back then everything went through pirate radio. So when I started, obviously it was just DJing youth clubs and house parties and that, and spitting and that. And then before you knew it, I got a chance to go on radio with Marcus, Nasty and Stormin. And yeah, we smashed it on the radio, and that's how we became Nasty Crew.
Obviously, once you went on to radio then, Nasty Crew, would you say that's like a point where people started to, I mean, you said that people were already taking notice, but would you say that was a big moment? Like,
yeah, for sure. Like when we went on pirate radio, and them times it was Flavor FM in Canning Town. That was like the local station for people who were like in Newham and Tower Hamlets and Waltham Forest. A lot of people used to listen, but mainly Newham people. It was based in Newham in Canning Town. And like everyone that I knew, everyone that Stormy knew, everyone that Marcus knew, all were locked in and they recorded the sets. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was mad. Like before you knew it, the whole end had this tape that we was on radio for like 3-4 hours, just going mad. For the first time, like it was a sick time. But from there, everything just started to take off and grow from there, really.
And then obviously, the grime scene sort of built from that time. The grime scene just built, and then fast forward, we've got what we've got today.
Yeah,
and obviously you've built Grime Originals up, and just how did that come about, and where is the brand at the moment?
Well, yeah, obviously from starting point where Nasty Crew built its name, got to where it got to, obviously, you know, now still now recognised as like one of the greatest, if not the greatest, grime collective, where everyone from the group has all gone off to do different things. and everyone's still doing very well in their own rights. Or a lot of the people that were part of Nasty Crew. And now, obviously, I've got Grime Originals. One day I decided that I wanted to do more than just be an artist. So I wanted to, put on my own events and run my own clothing lines and run my own management side of the business and put out music for myself and other people under major music. So yeah, it's a big mixture of different things that I decided I wanted to do apart from just be an artist, because I definitely knew that I wanted to be in the music industry and stay in the industry, kind of give back to it a little bit as well as learn a lot more and do a lot more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. So, like, would you say that a big part of doing the Grime Original stuff, would you say that you get a buzz out of helping people as well?
Yeah.
Because I know that you give a platform for a lot of people, and that's not just at events, that's also on the YouTube and everything, really.
Yeah, we've got a website, grimeoriginals.com. It's just like, obviously, putting out everyone's music or a large portion of what's going on in grime. We've got people that will write about it and review it, and I use the website as a platform for a central point for anyone to know if anyone wants to know what's happening with grime, they can go to grimeoriginals.com and see what's going on. And obviously from that we sell our clothing as well and promote our events as well. So yeah, I'm putting on like different things through Grime Originals, but helping people for me is part of me, innit? I've always been a helper kind of thing. When Nasty Crew started, it was just me, Storming and Marcus, but we wanted to build our thing and help other people as well as grow what we got. But it wasn't just for our own gain; it was also benefiting others as well.
Yeah.
And throughout my history and career, a lot of it has been working and helping other people as well as my own thing, managing other people, giving advice or whatever I can do really to try and help people. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's part of my DNA. I think just a makeup is just helping people.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's something. Obviously, you've helped me a lot. We've been working for 4 years now. Everything that I've done, we've done together. Do you get what I'm saying? So you've massively helped me, and obviously other people that you've worked with on the label.
Yeah.
And I think it's fair to say, like, even now, like, Grime Originals itself, even just without it being a brand, even just as an event itself, it really is one of the focal points, if not the focal point, of grime now. I would, and that's not just coming from a place of that's coming from a place of like being a grime fan, really, first and foremost, before being an MC, before being anything. So yeah,
it's sick to hear you say that, man. Like, we're doing this now as Grime Originals about to have its like 5th year anniversary, and in that time it's started off as a very small event, very intimate event.
How many people were in birthdays when you started?
No more than 150 people. And
you've done fabrics?
And now we've done like fabric, we've done Fire and Vauxhall, we've done
338.
338 we had a date for. We've definitely done sets there.
Yeah.
We've had festival stages like overseas and in the UK. We even done stuff out of London as well, like we had Southampton. So yeah, we've got a lot more to do, but yeah, starting from arguably around 100 to 150 people to venues that have had thousands of people there, it's a great feeling. And obviously seeing the other parts of the business build and having staff that are working as part of under the organisation is a great thing.
Yeah, it's sick. So like aside from like your brand, would you say, obviously growing up in East London, we know, well, there's a lot of madness out there. Like, would you say that, like, for yourself, doing music and being involved in music has had a positive impact on your life? Like, would you say, like, if you weren't doing music, do you feel like things could have been a bit different?
Yeah, for sure, because the environment I was growing up in and the people I was around, I could have easily been on a path of doing wrong things all the time and, in and out of jail and all that sort of stuff, or potentially not here today. But at the same time, I've always had a good head on my shoulders and known how to think a bit smarter and try and be a step ahead. Obviously, I've had my problems over the years as well, but thank God, obviously, I've managed to overcome them and learn from certain mistakes, and just apply myself in the right way so that I can always accomplish and achieve things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whether it's from a street level to a business level, organisation, whatever, it's always about trying to elevate and be better.
And I think that, like, to be fair, you're a shining example of that, like, to show that don't matter coming from whatever area, you can still do positive things. Do you get what I'm saying? You can still do positive things and build businesses and do all of this stuff.
Absolutely, man. It takes a lot of dedication and commitment, because obviously there's times when you're going to take L's and you're going to think, oh, you know what, this is long, man. Why am I even doing this? And that sort of thing. And if you're not really in it for the right reasons, it's just, you could easily say it's long, but
yeah,
I think you've got to know why you're doing things. And for me, I think it's my love for the music and the passion for it. That's what drives me. So even if I make a loss or loss after loss, sometimes it wouldn't, and you wouldn't think that if you're seeing growth in it. But at the same time, obviously, my ideas aren't just in one area. I'm doing all sorts of different things. So you might have a win here when a loss there, and a win here and a loss there. But at the same time, it wasn't always about making money in the first place. It was about building something for the world to be able to see and benefit from when it comes to Grime Originals or things that I do through Major Music. Major Music, we even put on events for the new generation. We was doing like the Next Legacy and stuff like that, and putting out music for people that aren't necessarily A-listers, because it's not always about the numbers and who's who like that. You want to help to grow people and make them become someone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So that was always my one of my goals.
100%. Well, I can say from my experience, I've seen that you've worked hard. I remember a couple of years ago when you were going absolutely, just before COVID, you're going absolutely ham. I remember coming through train stations, we're going up escalators, you're like half falling asleep and going mad, like going absolutely mad. He was going mad. Like, I've seen the work that you put in, and like.
Did you say I was falling asleep on the escalator?
Yeah, on the escalator. I've seen it. Yeah. Trust me, brother. And it's real. But that's because of the hard work and day in, day out putting the graft in. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But obviously, through doing that, you're seeing it's all coming to fruition. The fruits of your labour are there clearly to see. So it's been lovely to speak to you, brother.
Thank you, man.
I just want you to let everyone know where they can find you.
Where Sharp Major General, GrimeOriginals.com, Major Music Entertainment, or MajorMusicEnt.com. Obviously on socials at Sharky Major _, for Instagram, and just at Sharky Major without the underscore for Twitter. I'm out here, man. Just follow me or Grime Originals, Major Music, Grime Brunch. What else we got?
He's got it all going on.
We got enough anyway. We got bits going on. So yeah, it's love.